And we should be live. Alright, what's up guys? It's Veekanine. Welcome back to Shiny Hunting. You know how it is. You know the vibes. Need I explain the vibes to you? Because the vibes are immaculate. Yeah, just another stream here. Shining Kyogre. Not sure how long this will be. I say that at the beginning of every stream, but it's because I don't know. It depends on when I feel tired of this. But I think we'll hit 50 hours today, so that is exciting stuff. Yes. Man, I was thinking about when we had the super long stream. When was that? Like last month? Was that last month? When was that? No, that was like earlier this month, no? It was earlier this month. Or no, sorry, now it's June. So yeah, like basically a month ago we had like a super long stream. What did we stream? We streamed for like, can't remember how long it was. Well, how long was it? I wonder if I can see. Can I check? Can I check from here? YouTube Studio. Does YouTube Studio tell me the length of my live streams? Let's see. So we had a 4.5 hour stream that day, holy. And then we came back for another 2 hours. That was crazy. We're not doing that again today, but I was just thinking back to when we did stream for like 4.5 hours and that was like crazy long. And I felt super productive, like on the, you know, seeing the hours hunting like go up so drastically. By the end of that day, I was like, wow. Because, I don't know, as the hours hunting gets higher, it's like, you know, every encounter is a dice roll, 1 in 4,096 chance. But it does feel like we're making progress every time that hours hunting number goes up. Even though it means nothing. Like, hitting hour 50 versus hitting hour 2 means nothing. Like, it's just luck. But yeah, I feel like, you know, the shinies become truly lucky when you get them quick. Like, if I got Kyogre within like 2 hours or something, that would have been like, wow, that's so lucky. Wow, I feel blessed. But when it takes a long time like that, I think it makes the shiny more memorable. Like this one is going to be memorable for me for sure, for reasons that are in the description of this live stream. I think so. Pretty sure they are. Let me see. I can check that. Edit. So why am I hunting Kyogre? 3 reasons I was motivated to do this hunt. When I was younger, about humble read it. When I was younger, about 12 or 13 years old, I had Pokemon Alpha Sapphire on my 3DS. Still have it. And have progressed to make it to Kyogre, who's the legendary box art Pokemon of that game. But me being a clueless kid, not knowing how to play Pokemon, KO'd Kyogre back in Alpha Sapphire. Well, it was the primal form you fought, right? So it wasn't anything crazy. Or sorry, it wasn't like a shiny or anything. I don't know if it was shiny locked. I don't think it was actually. But it was primal form. It wasn't that purple form. That purple shiny one I'm trying to get. But yeah, when I was a kid, I KO'd it, not knowing that. I was like, oh, like they gave me the Master Ball, but I KO'd it. I was like, ooh. And then back in 2022, when I was doing Dialga, my friend was hunting for Shiny Kyogre and Shining Pearl. So just like how I have Brilliant Diamond, he had Shining Pearl. He was shiny hunting for Kyogre because he wanted Kyogre, and he did like, I believe like 3,000 something encounters, and then he gave up. He was like, I don't want to do it anymore. Because the thing is, you're stuck here. You're stuck in this little cave in Romanus Park. You can't do anything. You can't go EV train. You can't do anything. You can't EV train. You can't go catch anything else. You can't do events. So he wanted to say, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. Because the thing is about saving in front of here, like, I have to leave here. Like, you know, catching Kyogre. So, yeah. Double, hello, welcome to the stream. And then the last kind of reason we're guiding Kyogre is, The Master Ball. The Master Ball I have in Brilliant Diamond, haven't used it yet, and I feel like the Master Ball color scheme fits Shiny Kyogre really well. So, yes. That is why. So just a little recap as to why we're doing the hunt. I feel like I'll reiterate that every now and then. Well, just to kind of remind myself as to why I want Kyogre so much. Like why did I choose Kyogre and not, like, you know, like Latios Latias or Groudon? Well, Groudon Shiny's ugly. Goddamn, I hate Groudon Shiny. It's such an ugly color. They could have made Groudon cool, but nah. So about EVs, I said. Yeah, I was just saying, like, when you're stuck here in the cave, you can't do anything. Like, you cannot get out of here. That's like a mate group on Ground Shiny. Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't like Ground Shiny. I'm not gonna hate anyone that does. If there's people that like Ground Shiny, cool. I'm happy that you're happy. But I do not like Ground Shiny. I think the fact that it's just such a legendary Pokemon, and it has an ugly shiny like that. I mean, like, you can argue that for Palkia too. Palkia has like a bad shiny because it doesn't change that much at all. So, but like Groudon's does change, but it changes into something ugly. So, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. It's a blue one. We don't want a blue one. We want another one. The purple one. The elusive purple one. I was if Kyogre shiny was ugly, I would not be hunting for this. Like, for me to sit down and try and do a shiny hunt where I have to soft reset, I better like the shiny. Like, I'm not gonna do it for a shiny I don't like. Like, imagine sitting down and doing soft resets for Regice. Goddamn. I could never do that because it's so not worth it. Because it doesn't change at all. But yes, guys, it is June. It is Sunday, June 2nd. Wow. My birthday's in a week, guys. Oh my god. So excited. I'm actually not that excited. We're getting at that age where your birthdays don't mean anything anymore. It's like, oh, it's my birthday. Oh well. So yes. We'll see if I do anything on that day, but like YouTube wise, content wise, I'm not sure if I will. I usually do an Animal Crossing stream, but because it's on a weekend this time, I'm not sure if I will be doing that. Especially on a Sunday morning. Yeah, don't know. Dun, dun. Oh, I should stream on my birthday and get the birthday shiny. That'd be funny. And so win Zoroark shiny? Yes, that is a good one. Dun, 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 dun. It's blue one. Don't want a blue one. Should I hand this to win Zoroark on her birthday? I mean, go for it. You want? The only thing is, like, I would, if it was if I was in Scarlet Violet doing like mass outbreaks or something, I would mass outbreak Shiny Hunt, like my favorite Pokemon on my birthday, because it's like we'll get it in the stream for sure. So, but like a soft or like reset-y thingy, a pseudo method thing, you don't know. But like, you'll probably get it when you do mass outbreaks because you see them all. That's in Scarlet Violet though. Birthday is Summer 9th. Nice. Mine is June 9th. Oh my god, that's in a week, guys. Oh my god. My birthday's in a week. When I was a kid, I used to hype up my birthday so much. Not in an annoying way, but I would actually just get hyped. I was like, oh my god, it's in a week. Oh my god, it's in 6 days, 5 days, 3 days. Oh my god. Like, I would get so, like, excited. But, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like the internet might be spotty. We'll see. Hopefully the internet cooperates with us. I hope. Both have birthdays on the 9th. Yep. That is true. I still have up my birthday. You still have up your birthday? Yeah. I mean, oh, I'm old now, guys. I'm old and washed. So, yeah. I don't know. I think once you become older, like, it doesn't matter that much anymore. Why am I hesitating on this? Yeah, it is blue. It is blue. Definitely blue. There we go. Yeah. I'll be 22, guys. Oh my god. Right? That's true, right? Yeah. 22. I'll be 22 in a week. Wow. I think it's because it doesn't feel that different. I feel like it's because in a year of like from turning like 19 to 20 to 20, 21 to 21, 22, like it doesn't feel different. Like, yes, stuff has happened in life, but like I don't feel or look different. I'm 21 right now. I'll be 22 in a week. Wow, it's crazy. I don't feel like I am though. Dun, 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 dun. You're in college? Yes. University. Well, I'm graduating next month. Actually, I'm graduating next week. Jesus. My ceremony's next week, right? Yep. That's crazy. Yeah, there's a delay. Yeah, I know there's a delay from when I speak to when you guys actually hear it on stream. So. Yeah. Because if I were to stream it so it tries to say like really close to when I talk versus when you guys see it, so like what I say you guys hear like basically at the same time, that I think it's a lot more stress on my hardware to do that, I think. So I just have the delay, it's fine. Hopefully if we get a laptop upgrade, I can maybe fix that a little bit. But yes. Do I play the TCG? No, I do collect the cards though. Just now, every now. Well, I don't collect them. Every time I just run into a pack, so I'm like, okay, I'll get them on occasion. But yeah, I don't play the TCG. I'm excited for the mobile one though. Pokemon Trading TCG Pocket. Hopefully we get news on that soon. I'm really excited for that one. I think it'll be like really chill to play. Get my friends into it. Alright. Come on, Kyogre. Be here. Be here. You play a tournament, won 2 battles out of 3? Nice. Good job. I don't really know how to play it that much, so I would have to like learn. Close that. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Kyogre, be shiny, please. Please. No. I think counting hours hunting instead of the encounters is much easier for me. Like, it's just nice to not have to focus on pressing a key to make the encounter go up by 1. Like, it's nice to not have to, like, think about that every time I reset. I can just go on autopilot, keep talking. Because I've said this, with the Dialga hunt, which I have a video of the Dialga hunt on my channel. Like, that final encounter number, it's like, what, 30... It's like 38, 60 something. Whatever it is. Or is it 36? I can't remember. What is it? I have it written down. I also have it written down. 3868 is when I got Dialga. But I don't know if that's the actual correct number, because maybe during whenever I stream that, I might have missed the key one or a couple times, like to put the encounter up. I might have thought I did it like an extra 2 times when I didn't, so, you know, it's give or take a few on that, so it's great. And I don't know, hopefully there's a, like, after the fact, because every encounter I've done on stream here is recorded. Like, it's all in VODs. You can look through all of it in the live stream tab when you go on my channel. So, like, it's possible to, like, count it all up one day, but I won't do that. Alright, Dole, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next stream. Whenever that is. Not sure when I'll be. Kind of busy this week, so we'll see. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Kyogre, be shiny, please. Please. Please, I beg. I beg. Man. So I've been thinking about what I want to stream when I do eventually get the shiny. Cause yeah, we're in June now, obviously. I I keep saying I don't want it to go that far. Like I want to get it in April. I want to get it in May. And I want to get it by the end of June. So we'll see how long it goes. But I mean, I definitely do want to get it by the end of June because, like, goddamn, it's taken a long time. But what I do want to stream after is I want to stream some Animal Crossing, believe it or not. I want to get back on the New Horizons because my island, it's a 5-star island technically, but I want to decorate it. I want it to look nice. A lot of areas and stuff I want to like clean up a bit. Still got some like, you know, items to catalog, KK Slider songs to get. My museum's not finished. I still am missing a bit of art pieces. So, yeah. I definitely want to stream some Animal Crossing again in the near future because I haven't played it in a while. It's been a while since I played it. So, yeah. I want to get back into Animal Crossing. And then there's other games like Tears of the Kingdom. Get back into Scarlet maybe if I get the DLC. I don't have the DLC for that game. Should get it one day. Come on, Kyogre, be shiny, please, please, goddamn, please, please, shiny, Kyogre, please, please, shiny, please. Oh. No. So annoying. Don't like that. See, I'm on Discord, right? Yeah, I am. It's a blue one. Don't want it. Don't want the blue ones. Blue one. Nope. But yeah, Animal Crossing. I do miss that game. I feel like it's been dead for a while. Every time I go on Twitter and I see that the Animal Crossing account has posted stuff, I just see the comments are flooded with like, dead game, bro, no one plays this anymore. And I mean, my philosophy when it comes to Animal Crossing is this. It's a good philosophy to have. Animal Crossing, every installment of Animal Crossing is a great game because if you play it the way it was intended to be played, the game is fun for at least a full year. A full 365 days from the day you buy that game. It's fun. And I think that's worth. You know, after that year happens and it's like, okay, you've done every, like, you know, big event. You've gone through, like, all the holidays. Halloween happened, Christmas happened, your birthday happened. You know? Then you can say, then you can maybe put the game down and be like, all right, I did everything. That's only after a year. And I think that's good because like, some games you finish like really quick. Like, I don't think it takes me a year to finish Brilliant Diamond. It just take me a year to finish Scarlet. Like, so Animal Crossing is a great game because it's fun for at least a year. Always. I mean, you can time travel and stuff, sure. But even then, certain events are like locked if you buy it at launch, right? But yeah, Animal Crossing is a great game. I've seen people talk about if there would be a new installment soon, but I don't think so, guys. I think, well, obviously, I don't think there's anything Animal Crossing related until the next console, which, I mean, I expect to come out next year, 2025. But, yeah, even if it does come out next year, the new console, which I'm expecting comes out next year, I don't think we get Animal Crossing that year. Animal Crossing, I wouldn't expect an announcement of Animal Crossing until like 2026. Like, that's me. Like, I think it's possible to be like, I don't know actually. Because Animal Crossing is a good game to come out in like the springtime, spring, summer. It's a good game to come out at that time. It's not a game that should come out in the winter. Animal Crossing is a game that should come out in the spring or summer. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I would let them cook. I'd just let them cook harder and just like, let's say like fall of 2026, we get a direct in like September, and in that direct, they're like, Animal Crossing for the Switch 2. Well, I don't know what it's going to be called. And they announce it, and then it comes out like May of 2027 or something. That's me. I mean, I think the earliest you could maybe see it in a direct in 2025, but it won't launch till 2026. But yeah, I think we're still a ways away from the next installment of Animal Crossing. I mean, well, when did New Leaf come out? Was it 2013? $2012? Oh no, June 13th in North America. Or sorry, June 2013 in North America. And then 7 years later, we get New Horizons. So New Horizons came out 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, I mean, I would say 2026 the earliest, but yeah. Because I feel like there's not much they'd have to change about Animal Crossing. Like, I think art style wise, like, the one thing I'll say about Animal Crossing, like, I don't have anything to say about it graphically, but there's, like, sometimes if you overload the game too much with like assets and resources, like you can start to know some frames. I have this one area in my island where I have just a ton of flowers, and the flowers have some like idle animations of like swaying in the wind a little. When I walk in that area, I can see the frames drop a bit. So that's the only thing. Like on a Switch 2, that won't happen. But overall, I don't think like there's anything to do with Animal Crossing that's too crazy. Like, I mean, maybe you can make the items like look a bit more sharper, more textured. But like, other than that, like I don't think there has to be that much. Maybe just like the villagers can look pretty much the same. You know, yeah, the villagers, your character. I would say the only like big thing they like graphically that can happen in the next Animal Crossing would probably be just sharper colors, more texture on like the objects and items you place. When you put down that desk, like okay, you can really see the wood. Ah, yes, the wood. It is made of wood. Or like if you have something shiny, like you can see like light reflect off it way better. Like the lighting would be really good. And maybe just some more animations, just like more like running animations, walking, sneaking animations. Yeah, just like things to make it feel a bit more refined. Like when you're sneaking up to catch that bug because you have to be quiet, you can't walk too fast or else you'll scare it off. Like just a bit more emphasis on that. And I feel like those are just little things that add up and it'll make the game feel a lot more immersive. Like Animal Crossing is a life sim game, right? So just to make it feel that bit more immersive, with a bit new popping colors and, able to handle more assets and stay at a consistent frame rate is good because like everyone talks about, oh, I want realism, oh, I want 4K like Zelda. Like Animal Crossing doesn't need that. Animal Crossing does not need like ultra realistic graphics. In fact, that will take away from it so much. So yeah, I just think that would benefit the next installment of Animal Crossing. Until that point, Animal Crossing New Horizons was great. Like, dude, that was the game of 2020. Like I said, my story with the Switch. The reason I bought a Switch, the second I saw Animal Crossing New Horizons get announced, I was like, okay, we gotta get a Switch. Like, Odyssey had been out by then. I was like, oh, that looks good, but I don't know if I'll get a Switch yet. The second they announced New Horizons, it's like, all right, we gotta get a Switch. So then I got it the Christmas before Animal Crossing released. Yes. It's blue. So to my point about Animal Crossing and dev time, and like why I think we're not going to hear about it until 2026. I mean, I don't think it's much work for them to do, honestly. I think 2026 is the earliest we can get it. I don't think it'll come out 2025. I feel like that's too soon. I mean, 5 years after New Horizons came out, and then New Horizons got that like 2.0 update, right? And that was a pretty big update. I feel like there's still a lot missing from New Horizons. There's a lot of untapped potential with that game. That sucks. Obviously, it was the game to play during the pandemic. Everyone loved playing that during the pandemic. Me included. But yeah, there's just still a lot of untapped potential. I think there was like, you could add more NPCs. You could have added, more multiplayer elements. Because the one thing I don't like about Animal Crossing New Horizons, there's nothing to do in multiplayer except visit each other's islands. That's all you can do. All you can do is visit each other's islands. Like, they need a like Animal Crossing New Leaf had like at least a tiny little multiplayer thing you can do. You could visit each other's towns, but then you can go to the island and play like mini games and stuff. So yeah, I just think there's some untapped potential there. They could have added some cool multiplayer elements, but they don't have any of that. And then, I mean, they have the Mystery Island tour things to like villager hunt, but I think those are kind of lacking. The only purpose for them is to hunt villagers. And the whole Nook Mile ticket thing is crazy as well. It's such a grind for Nook Mile tickets. But I don't know. I feel like there's got to be an easier way to try to hunt for villagers. Because to get Nook Mile's tickets takes a lot of time. But yes, Animal Crossing, whatever the next thing is. I would say, I'm gonna say announcement fall of 2026, ideally, and then it comes out 2027. That like spring of 2027. The earliest would be an announcement fall of 2025, and it comes out for 2026, like spring 2026. That's the earliest I see. Like, if Switch 2 comes out in March, like, if Switch 2 comes out March 2025, and then in June we get a new Animal Crossing, that's gonna be crazy. Like, if that happens, bro, that's crazy. Not saying it's a bad thing, but just like, whoa, really? Dang, Nintendo. But I mean, the big rumor is that Switch 2 was internally delayed by Nintendo. They were gonna release it for fall of this year, but have pushed it to March of 2025 because they want to polish their launch lineup. They want to have a good catalog of games ready to go when this console launches. Alright, second guessing myself there though. Yeah, they want to have a good catalog of games ready for when the console launches. And I just think it's crazy. Like, if we get a 3D Mario, a 2D Zelda, Animal Crossing, Star Fox, what have you, whatever else, like Kirby, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, like, we get all that in 2025. That's crazy. So, yeah. But it is June 2nd. We do know we're getting a Direct this month. Let's transition over to talking about Directs and what we can expect. I'm gonna have some videos out this week, guys, by the way. I'll have a video out this week. I still have to make it. About like when I think the Direct will be. Like what date I think it'll air. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I still have to record it. But it'll probably come out like within the next few days. And then I'll also have my prediction video when it does officially get announced. And I have a whole thing made for it. So that's exciting. But yeah, Direct this month. I think it's going to be a good one. I don't know why. Like, I probably don't have a good reason to feel like that. I've seen some people say they think it's going to be underwhelming. Which, sure. I can agree with that to an extent. But I don't know, for some reason, the fact that Furukawa put out that tweet saying like, hey, within this fiscal year, in other words, within like the next 10 months, is it 10 months? Wait, May, June, July. Okay, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. kind of like, let's just say 10 months, basically, because he put that tweet out in May. The tweet basically translates to, within the next 10 months, we'll share stuff about the Switch successor. But in the meantime, stay tuned for Nintendo Direct in June, as we usually do. But keep in mind that in that June Direct, we're not going to be talking about anything about a new console. Do not expect that. We're just warning you right now. Do not go in thinking, oh, Nintendo might surprise us and do some Switch, like a Switch 2 tease in the June Direct. They literally have said, temper your expectations. No, that will not happen. Do not expect news on the successor in June, in this June Direct. And anyone thinking that, oh, but we've seen Nintendo lie before, like Nintendo literally lied about like a new rendition of the DS a day before they announced the DS Lite, like stuff like that. Like, no, I don't want to see people saying that. Nintendo has literally told us to temper our expectations, and yes, that's what we will do. Do not expect anything Switch 2 related. I'm gonna say I expect in like September the earliest, ideally October. I think I'll just replicate the Switch. Latest I would expect it, honestly, would be like December. Like if it's at the Game Awards or something, that'd be really cool. But I don't see that happening. I see Nintendo following exactly what they did with Switch 1. And announcing it in October. In the fall, I should say. Just in the fall. So yes. It's a blue one. Yeah, Direct this month. I'll have a video on when I think it's gonna come out, when the Direct's gonna be. But I'll say this. Here, I'll give you a little tease for what I'm gonna talk about in the video. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD comes out June 27th. That week, I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be before that week for sure. Like for sure, it's gonna be before that week. It could not be. Like they can air it on like Tuesday, and then just Wednesday is like a day, and be like, "Hey, Luigi's Mansion 2 drops tomorrow," but I don't think so. I think we'll get it before that week, just so they have time to like let the audience absorb that news of the Nintendo Direct, all the cool video game announcements, and then once that's all absorbed, we just do other stuff and focus on Luigi's Mansion 2. Yeah. Nathan, hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Just talking about Nintendo Direct stuff right now because it's June and we're getting a Direct this month as confirmed by Nintendo early in May. But yeah, I think this Direct will be a good one. I've seen people say they think it's going to be mid, it's not going to be good. but I don't think that. I think it'll be a strong one. Maybe not the best ever. Like, I'm not going to say we're looking at the best direct of the Switch's life cycle. I don't think that at all. But I think there's a chance, like, we see a strong direct here that puts out a really nice holiday game, another game just before that holiday game that's also really nice, and a good couple ports that are really, like, fun. And then you never know what the third parties are doing. I don't know, Square Enix might have something really cool up their sleeve that I don't know about. So, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, predictions video coming out whenever once Nintendo drops this direct, that predictions video, or not drops the direct, drops the announcement of the direct, that predictions video will come out. But I'll have a speculation video out this week about when to expect it. When to expect the direct to air. Like, what date in June do I think Nintendo will air the direct? I'll have a video on that. So stay tuned for that later this week. Also, for anyone watching the Minecraft series we're currently doing, Sky Island Challenge, thanks so much for watching it. I've been enjoying recording that series. I have recorded a few in advance. But yeah, we're close. We're close to finishing that series. I think that series wraps up probably in, like, I want to say it'll wrap up by episode 12, I think. Just thinking about how things are going to go with the feature once I have to record. It's not done. I still have to record some more. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll wrap up in 12 episodes. So yeah, super excited about that. And it's gone exactly as planned. I made it a series for May. Started uploading it in May. Trickles into June a bit. Trickles right into when we're going to start doing Nintendo Direct stuff. And yeah, I'm excited. Also, a little bit of a tease for future content. I was talking to Gino. Either yesterday or a couple of days ago. I talked to him about wanting to do a podcast after the Nintendo Direct. He doesn't follow Nintendo that much. He doesn't have a Switch. But I wanted to do a podcast on the Nintendo Direct. If it's good. If it's mid, I won't. But if it's good and has some cool announcements, then I will. And he said he might be down for that, so stay tuned. We might have another podcast episode. A quick little one. Nothing too long. Probably just under an hour or an hour tops. So yeah, stay tuned for that after the direct. So we got a lot of content for this direct. We got a speculation about the date, my predictions video once Nintendo officially announces the direct, and then after the direct, a little podcast to debrief and discuss what was announced at the direct. So yeah, a lot of, like, Nintendo-y stuff happening, and then of course, balancing the shiny hunting in there as well. Because I'm hoping to get Kyogre soon. I want to get by the end of June. Hashtag Kyogre by the end of June. Is what we're hoping for. If it trickles into July, goddamn. I don't know. I'll say if I don't get it by the end of June, I'm gonna have to reevaluate what we're gonna do with this hunt series, because because there's other content I want to focus on. There's things I'm gonna want to do. First of all, there's other games I want to stream, and then there's just other things of content I want to record, and I need time for. So using the time for that would be a big deal for me. So I don't want to just have to be doing shiny hunts. But yeah. Dun, 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 dun. But I know I talked about what I'm going to do shiny hunting wise after this before. I've kind of put the idea out there of, like, I'm thinking, I don't know what to do. I think I'll definitely take a break from shiny hunting. I know I said, like, oh, maybe it might be like a month or something, might go back to Scarlet. Like, I don't think I'm going to go back to shiny hunting for a while. Once we get shiny Kyogre, guys, I am going to probably not shiny hunt again for, like, let's assume we get Kyogre in June. If we get Kyogre in June, don't expect me to hunt again until, like, the end of August or something like that. Maybe even beyond, but... Or I'll say this kind of like soft resetting hunt. Don't expect that. I'll say I might have like some series stuff to do that's Pokemon related. Also, well, if Black and White remakes come out this year, that's one thing I think we could get announced in June. Maybe not at the Direct, but maybe at a Pokemon Presents or something. If Black White remakes come out and they're good, I might go for that. I'll see. Because I think it's definitely possible. When they announced Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, they announced that really early. They announced that in like the February, and it came out. Was it the February? I think it was the February or March. I can't remember. But then it came out in November, and you know, Pokemon games typically come out in November. But I don't think Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl needed all that time. If Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl was announced in June and then came out in November, I think that would have been like nice. Because I feel like people got their expectations a bit too high. Because I know people don't like BDSP that much. I like it. So, yeah. Nintendo Fan Club got my Shiny Cyndaquil in Soul Silver last week. Nice, congrats on Shiny Cyndaquil. Epic. Is that the game where they show you the shiny sprites when you like rotate through the original 3 Pokemon? Like, you don't have to wait to throw it out into battle. Like, you can see it. Like, before you choose. Before you choose your Pokemon, you can see if it's shiny. I think that game does it. I didn't play the DS era of Pokemon, so... Well, not that I didn't. As a kid, I wasn't into Pokemon games. Now I am, as a teen adult. No, teen adult. Does that make sense? When I was a teenager, I liked Pokemon. And now I'm an adult, and I still like Pokemon. Yeah, the easiest, yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, I know it's only in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I know only like one of the games does that, so I believe it was that one. Because when it came to BDSP, I was thinking about shiny hunting for Chimchar. But I was like, dude, no, this cutscene takes way too long. I don't want to do it. Also, considering that Brilliant Diamond was like my first Pokemon game in a long time. Like, dude. It was my first Pokemon game in like 4 or 5 years. Like... Before BDSP, the last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Moon. So it had been a while, so I was like itching to play Pokemon again. So that's why I didn't want to do a shiny starter hunt. But I knew I wanted to shiny hunt eventually, and then we got Dialga. After we got Dialga, that was epic, and then what did I do? I got shiny Ditto. I have shiny Ditto. Farfetch'd was just a random one I didn't hunt for. Just kind of got it. And then Absol we hunted for over Christmas. That just happened. Shining and Fire Red is pain because you need to wait for your rival to take his Pokemon. The starter. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with Fire Red Leaf Green, so... I'm second guessing myself. I can see purple. If it's purple, it's purple. I will see purple. I don't have to be confused about that. So yeah. Well, one thing I hope about Switch 2 is that loading times are better, so that soft resetting is a breeze. I hope soft resetting is an absolute breeze. I played the Game Boy era? No, because I wasn't born when that came out. I was born in 2002. So I grew up with the DS era, but I didn't play Pokemon when I was a kid. I didn't play Pokemon until I was probably like in high school. So till about like, 14, 15 years old, that's when I started playing Pokemon. Yeah, I was born in 2002. Yep. Revealing my age. I'm old and washed, or I'm young, depending on who you ask. Yeah, Nintendo DS. Those were the games that came out. I didn't play them, like, just because as a kid, I didn't play Pokemon. As a kid, I only loved Mario. Like, I didn't like anything else except Mario when I was a kid. So, I did not play Diamond Pearl Platinum. I didn't play Heart Gold Soul Silver. I didn't play Black White. The first thing I played, because I was gifted to me as a Christmas gift from my neighbor one year, was Pokemon Alpha Sapphire on 3DS. And then Pokemon Moon I actually asked for. Like, when I got Pokemon Moon as a kid, like, I mean, I'm still young here. But, yeah. I've played White 2 Black 2? No, I've not. The earliest thing I played was Alpha Sapphire. Like, yeah. Alpha Sapphire, which was a remake of Gen 3? Was it? It was Alpha Sapphire Gen 3. I played Alpha Sapphire, then I played Moon. And then I didn't get Sword Shield because I didn't have a Switch yet. And by the time I got a Switch, I didn't really care for Sword Shield. And then I got Scarlet Violet. Or Scarlet. I played Scarlet. Or, well, obviously BDSP then. Let's see. Bed Wars Bros, sick name. What hour do you think you're gonna get the shiny? Well, we're approaching 50 right now, so we're gonna hit 50 in a second. In a couple, well, just under a minute now, we're gonna hit 50. Or a couple minutes. I don't know. I was hoping under 50 hours, but let's shoot for under 60 now. So we'll see. Game Boy and DS Pokemon games are the best, yeah. After that, they started to go downhill. Yeah, I mean, I don't have an opinion because I didn't play the old ones, but I do agree. I think people have said the Pokemon designs have gone downhill, and I can agree. I think Pokemon designs nowadays are hit or miss. So, yeah. You would recommend trying either White 2 or Heart Gold? Alright. We'll see if they ever get, if Black White remakes happen one day, like, then I might look into it. So, we'll see. And I'll see if, like, they merge them or something. Yeah, they're expensive to get now, because, like, they're rare. They don't make them. So, we would hope for Nintendo to do a remake. Bed Wars Bros. What Pokemon game do you think is best? Oof. Can't really give an answer on that, because I haven't played that much. So... But I know people really like Pokemon Platinum a lot. I think people like Platinum for its like extended storyline. So I know that one's really cool. Other than that, I'm not sure. And a fan club, favorite Pokemon game is Crystal. Nice. Ultra Sun, yeah. Yeah, I do like the Alolan form Pokemon. I think they're cool. Alolan Sandshrew is my like favorite Pokemon. Or one of my favorite Pokemons. I just like it a lot. I don't know why. Fix Game, you got this. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And thanks for tuning in. All right. Yeah, I can't say I have a favorite Pokemon game yet. Um, I mean, maybe Pokemon, the new Pokemon Legends that'll come out next year. Maybe that'll be goated. We'll see. But I think something that has a lot of huge potential that I think could go down as probably my favorite Pokemon game if they play their cards right is the next gen. Like this is not this. Scarlet Violet is Gen 9. Gen 10, whatever Gen 10 is, I think that has potential to be something amazing. Because Scarlet Violet, just graphically, the bugs, ugh. It just doesn't feel like polished. But on Switch 2, Gen 10, that has potential to be something amazing. Do I have a least favorite Pokemon game? Um, hmm. That's an interesting question. Um, I'm not sure. I honestly, even though I have a lot of hours in Scarlet Violet, just Scarlet Violet, just performance wise, just I guess Scarlet Violet's underwhelming, and because it's so underwhelming, I would have to call it like my least favorite. But even though it's my least favorite that I've played, I still put in a lot of hours into it, and I still enjoy it a lot. Um, but I just think what the expectations from Scarlet Violet. I remember, guys, I made a video. I made a video reacting to the trailer for Scarlet Violet, like I don't know, the second trailer or something. And I remember in that video, like they showed like gameplay footage or like a screenshot of like the trees in the background. And in that video, I said, like, I know, guys, it looks a bit rough right now, but remember, this is probably like, development footage. It'll look polished by the end of it, so don't worry about that. Fast forward to when the game releases, it still looks ugly. So I'm like, God damn. So yeah, I just think Scarlet Violet was it missed the mark a little bit. I remember I told my friend about it because we both went to pick it up the same day. I picked up Scarlet, he picked up Violet. We both went together, and I told him like, dude, there's bugs, there's glitches. It's a bit jank. And then he started playing it. And he was like, bro, this game, what the heck? It's so buggy. I'm like, bro, I told you. I'm like, yeah, I know you told me, but like this is awful. So, yeah. So yeah, least favorite, probably just Scarlet Violet, just because of like the expectations I had for it. The expectations it really should have met, but didn't. I will say it has a good story. It has a really good story, but just like gameplay wise, not the greatest. Open world, that's awesome, wow, but just too jank. The lighting, the rough edges don't look good. Like, dude, Sword Shield looks way better than Scarlet Violet. Of course, Scarlet Violet's open world, right? So like that's a huge like thing on the engine, but just yeah. So that's why I think Gen 10 can be amazing. If Game Freak knows what to do, lets them self-cook, and does not rush anything, Gen 10 can be great. So that's what I think. No, I mean more juice. More juice. Alright, we keep pushing on. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. One game I want to play soon-ish. I'll see, maybe if I get like... If I have like spare cash or something around my birthday, might pick up Thousand Year Door, because it looks fun. So... I do want to play Thousand Year Door. I never played Thousand Year Door. But I heard it's like the best Paper Mario. Everyone loves that game. And it looks good too, so... Yeah, definitely want to play it. Blue one, don't want it. Yeah, Pokemon games are fun. I feel like over time they can feel like repetitive. But for me, I feel great about them. I think they're fun. And I hope this direct we can get some Pokemon news. I think Black and White remakes, and I don't know if they're gonna be good or not, but yeah, I think it's possible. I think we could maybe get some NSO stuff. Just basically the way I view this direct that we're gonna get in June is anything that it's kind of like last call for Switch, last call if you want your games to come out on Switch. Like that's the way I view it. Like if there's a game that's like, okay, it has to come out on Switch, like let them get announced this June. So I think anything that wants to use a Joy-Con, and I think Switch 2 will still use Joy-Con-esque controllers, like how they might just be called like Joy-Con Plus or something, or Joy-Con Pro or something. So yeah, I don't know what games use Joy-Con that much, but or is any franchise that I feel like could use the help of a heavy install base because the Switch has a ton of like active players. Like once the thing to remember, you guys gotta think about this. What about Switch 2 and like games and when games are gonna come out in the future? When Switch 2 comes out, assuming that's March 2025, like it's gonna take a while for people to buy this console. Like not everyone's gonna buy this console in the first like 6 months. Like it's gonna take a while to build up that install base. So until then, like the Switch is still the primary like destination to release your game. The only reason you wouldn't is because if you are doing something like graphically impressive that cannot use the Switch hardware, then yeah, you go to a different console. You move to the newer console. But if you have something that can work on Switch hardware, release it on Switch and Switch 2. Or just Switch, assuming this thing's backwards compatible, because the Switch has the install base. So, yeah, that's the way I view it. But yeah, I think this direct could be really good. Like I said, I watched a video yesterday about someone who was predicting like what could come out, and they aren't that excited for this. They don't think it's gonna be anything crazy, because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, the Switch is dying," so like we're gonna get some like mid releases and ports, and like I think we're gonna get ports as well. Don't get me wrong. I think Wind Waker. I think F-Zero GX. You know, yeah, that's what I think. Kyogre HD. But I don't think it's a bad thing. But I think there's still room for a couple more bangers, like Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 is a game that Nintendo did it to themselves, right? Like, they took too long in development. I know they handed over the development to another team, but Nintendo promised the Switch fan base that Prime 4 would come out on Switch. They are obligated to release Metroid Prime 4 on the Switch. Yes, it can look better and be way, way better on next-gen hardware in the Switch successor, Switch 2, whatever you want to call it. But you promised people back in 2019 that Prime 4 was in development for Switch. So you have Switch fans that are expecting this game to come out on Switch, so you owe it to them. You have to release Metroid Prime 4 on Switch. And I think this holiday season is a good time for that. Because I think Prime 4 is like a huge game. Like, Prime, you can argue, is a bit of a niche fan base when you compare to, like, you know, Mario, Zelda, Pokemon. But yeah, I think this holiday season just makes sense. Like, you can have you know, like a gold edition for like Switch 2 or something, but you owe it for the fan base this holiday season. I think Prime 4 should come out this holiday. That's the game that should carry the holiday. And, you know, like, if there's other things in between that, you know, there could be, like, what? Like, the thing I've been saying for, like, months on end is I think the holiday lineup this year should consist of Metroid Prime 4 and a Donkey Kong game. Because I've heard that they've been sitting on a Donkey Kong game. A Donkey Kong game has gone gold for the past couple years. Like, they've just been sitting on it and waiting for it. So yeah. So those two are holiday releases that I think we get, but other than that, like, I think summer can have some ports. I think Wind Waker or something in like July, August. And I mean, honestly, like, if you have like a Wind Waker port in, well, I'll just think of it like this: June has the Direct. It also has Luigi's Mansion. July has like Wind Waker, or July, August has like Wind Waker and something else. September has Donkey Kong. October has Metroid Prime 4. November has Pokemon. And then December you don't release anything. Keeping in mind that they're getting out Switch 2 there as well. So. Yes. And like third parties, I don't know what third party stuff there is available. Like, that people want, like, or indie games. I know it's like Plucky Squire, Hollow Knight. Also have other games, but yeah, I can't predict that because I don't follow it that much. What's that next one that the Stardew Valley creator is making? Haunted Chocolatier? Is that what it's called? Is that coming out this year? I don't know. No idea. Alright, let's see how long it's been. Been streaming for an hour 17, or hour 15-ish. Let's go for another like 45 minutes. And stream at 2 hours, I think. Would be great. Let's see. My Discord. I am in Discord. Yeah, battery? We good? Okay. Alright. Nintendo. So I wonder if there's any leaks. I wonder if anyone's like leaking anything about like the release or not release, announcement date. Not seeing anything. See any leakers? Anyone leaking? Summer Games Fest is this Friday. That's exciting. I don't usually watch it. It doesn't. It typically doesn't have anything I'm excited for. There's like one or two announcements. I don't know. Maybe Sega's big at this one though. We'll see. Let's see. Pyro, say something. Pyro, please, we need you. No leaks. I saw they hate say that they'll do a podcast when the direct gets announced, and they'll like leak or not leak. They'll hint at information when we get closer to the date, which makes me sound like it isn't gonna be this week. I don't think it would have been this week to begin with, but yeah, I'll spoil my video. I don't think it's this week. I don't think it's the week of the 27th because that's when Luigi's Mansion comes out, so it's one of those 2 weeks in between. There. I mean, that's the kind of expected date as well, so. Blue one, don't want it. Imagine wanting a blue Kyogre, bro. Kind of cringe. I saw this thing from Pokemon Center, like the store thing. There's like a huge like plushie of Larvesta. Looks awesome. Saw that the other day on my Instagram. I was like, oh, that's so cool. All right. We're trucking on. That's not... What did I send? Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. I ran out of things to talk about, guys. I ran out of things to talk about. I don't know what to talk about now. Let's talk about I don't know. Let's talk about hockey, because that just happened last night. The Florida Panthers are going back to the Stanley Cup final. Which is crazy. I had Rags in I originally was thinking Rags in 6. By the way, my Toronto's out, so like I'm just kind of neutrally watching, a neutral observer to everything now. But I was thinking Rags in 6. It was not Rags in 6. It was actually Panthers in 6. So that happened. So Florida's going back to the Stanley Cup final after not being there last year, or after being there last year but losing it. And I believe Matthew Tkachuk got injured in like game 2 of that final series, so that sucked. Can't remember when Vegas won. I think Vegas won in like, I don't remember how many games Vegas won in. But yeah, Florida's going back for a chance at redemption, and I mean chance at redemption, and also another chance to win their first cup in franchise history. So that, you know, if they win, like, dude, props to them. Like, exciting for them. You know, to make it to the Stanley Cup final 2 years in a row, you know, and the chance to win your first ever championship, like that's amazing. Like that's great. But today, I think tonight actually, we have the chance for Edmonton, the Edmonton Oilers, a Canadian team. Did I mention I'm Canadian? to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals. And that's exciting. I will say, if it's Dallas, Florida for the final, if Dallas comes back and wins this series, and if it's Dallas, Florida in the final, ooh, Monka. But, well, not Monka, just like, okay, the most neutral I could possibly be when it comes to watching the NHL Stanley Cup Final. Florida versus Dallas, bro. The most neutral I can be, because, like, dog, I don't care. It's Florida and Dallas. I don't care. But if it's Edmonton and Florida, I'm going Edmonton, guys. I gotta go Edmonton. Slight bandwagon? I mean, kinda-ish, I guess, but Canadian team, that's super hype. Edmonton's cool. Edmonton I like. They're cool. Like, dude, Zach Hyman. Can't believe we lost Zach Hyman. I mean, we lost him, but, like, he signed a great deal. Like, 5 for 5. Was that what he did? For Edmonton? Like, he's amazing. Like, he's really taken off in Edmonton, so, like, we're happy for that. But, I mean, dude, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. That's an elite pair right there. Connor McDavid, obviously. You gotta cheer for that guy. That guy's a generational talent. That dude deserves a Stanley Cup in his NHL career, and if it's now, let it be now. The guy's in his prime, so let him get this cup while he's in his prime. I got half an hour left in stream. So yeah. But yeah, it'd be nice to see a Canadian team win it again, but I don't know, like, the goaltending. Stuart Skinner for Edmonton. Are we vibing with that, guys? I don't know. I don't know, man. Bobrovsky versus Stuart Skinner. Do we vibe with that? Does Edmonton? Oh, he's got to lock in. He's got to lock in and play the best hockey he's ever gonna play in his life. It's okay if he falls off afterwards. He's got to play the best hockey he can ever play in his life. So yes. So that's hockey. And Florida, superstitious now. They touch the is it the Wales Cup? I can't remember the names of the conference championship trophies. They touched it last year because the basically, if you don't know, there's superstition about, like, whether or not, like, you win this thing. There's superstition about whether or not you should touch it or should just leave it, because the mentality is like, oh, I don't want to touch this trophy. I'm waiting to touch the big Stanley Cup trophy. That's the one I want to hold, and hoist. I don't want to touch this one. That's a superstition of, like, oh, if you touch it, you're doomed. You won't win the cup. But then people have touched it and then won the cup. So it's a superstition. But I remember last year it was funny. Well, not funny. It's funny now in retrospect. But Matthew Tkachuk said, "Nah, we're gonna hold it. We're gonna touch it. We earned that. We're Florida. We earned that. We're gonna touch it." And then they lost in the final. So now, this time, the head coach was like, dude, Matthew Tkachuk last year, when it came to the Wales, I think it's the Wales Cup or whatever, the Wales Trophy, like, he was like, yep, like, he was proper, like, didn't go like, thank you. He was like, let's go, we earned that. And now no one touched it. The guy, the captain, was like, this is a bad angle, but this was the thing. He was like, no, not touching it. No one touched it. Because now they have superstition about it. Now they don't want to touch it because they want to win the Stanley Cup. which I think's funny. Or it's like, I don't know, it's cool. Like you can literally see, like, okay, there's the station going on there. It's clear. It's clear you have that. I wonder if they got asked about that in interviews, because Matthew Tkachuk's line last year of like, we earned that, so we're gonna hold it. Did you earn it this time? My guy. Oh, you're not touching it, but didn't you earn this one again? Did you earn it? You know, hard work? Make it to the final? Did you earn the conference championship trophy? Did you not earn it this time? Like, I don't know, it's funny. Like, it's clear. Yeah, I think there's a clip going around of the head coach, like, saying, like, when the captain was getting off the bench, like, as they were celebrating, he was like, yo, don't touch it. Whatever you do, don't. And then the captain was like, yep, no, won't touch it. Understood. Yeah, we'll see. I'll see what well, whoever wins the Western Conference here will do. It'll be interesting. I'll say this. I'm calling it right now. I will call this right now. I don't want to call this because I'm not betting. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Whoever wins the Western Conference Championship, if they touch the I forgot what the trophy's called in that one. But if they touch it, they're losing in the final. If they don't, they could win, but if they touch it, they're not winning. There's no merit to that. There's no reason to think that affects the outcome at all. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So if Edmonton wins tonight and they choose to touch it, no. I don't think they will, because I don't know. I have no reason to think. I don't know what past clips of like the Edmonton Oilers and that trophy have shown. But I don't know. I feel like Canadian team, hockey superstition. I don't know. I feel like they kind of go into it a bit, considering the captain's Canadian, it's Connor McDavid. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna just stretch. I've been sitting down for so long. Okay. Kind of tired now. We're definitely ending stream at 2 hours, by the way. Just gonna get that across. We will definitely end stream at 2 hours, so we're gonna shoot for the end of stream to be 51 hours of hunting. Okay, it's crazy. Crazy. This camera angle. I need to get an actual webcam one day. I mean, I kind of have one. I have a GoPro, but like I haven't used it. It's just like a yard sale thing I found. But it works, I think. So I can maybe put it up here. Use as a webcam. Would be cool. Blue one, don't want it. Do not want it. Come on, Kyogre, please be shiny on this one. Specifically this one. Be shiny. Blue one, don't want it. Shiny Kyogre, please. I need it. Right. We'll be ending stream in just under 20 minutes. Is that correct? Yes. Like 18-ish minutes. And then, yeah. The new goal is to get it in under 60 hours. That is my hope. But man, we have been unlucky. Let's do some math behind the scenes to figure out how long we've been hunting. I'll do math for 50. I'm gonna see how many soft resets on average is done in 50 hours. Kyogre, please. As you can tell, I'm running out of energy. My energy levels are not there anymore. I said I think a good stream 2 hours is my like maximum. I can't shiny hunt for more than 2 hours straight. Unless I got like company with me. Like that time we did the 4-hour stream, like we had Gino with me the whole time, so that was huge. We were talking with him a lot. Yeah, I didn't want to text him this morning because like I hope we get on to play games or something or chill at night, but yeah, I don't need him. I don't want to like bother him, I should say, for like talking now. So, yeah, just me and chat. But yeah, videos are coming out, or still coming out. You'll have a direct a Nintendo themed video for me this week. Like I said, it's a video of me speculating when I think the Nintendo Direct will air. Based on like, past precedent, just gonna like kind of predict a bit of a date there. You also got 2 new episodes of what's it called? The Sky Island Challenge. Yeah, Sky Island Challenge got 2 new episodes this week. We've been going 2 episodes, I think, since what? Since last week? For the past 2 weeks now, I think we've had like 2 episodes a week. So yeah, that'll keep going until the series is done. So no need to thank me. And yeah, and then direct stuff will happen. You'll have a direct predictions video and then a direct podcast episode after probably within a week of each other. I think I'll have predictions on the podcast. Yeah, that's kind of it for June. June's a fun month for me. Super excited. A lot is gonna go on in June for me. So, and all kicks off with my birthday. So, trying to have fun. Stress, life, things are hectic. Definitely, that's a constant. Kind of trying to go numb to all the worry, the paranoia that life has nowadays, for me at least. But like there's a good stretch of June. I say good stretch, it's about like a good like 7-8 days that are like, okay, this is fun. we're having fun. And I'm gonna embrace that fully. Yes. Yes. Hey, 15 more minutes ish. Yes. Blue one, don't want it, don't care. Bye. I don't want a blue one. I want a purple one. Purple. I should wear purple. Oh my god. I don't own anything purple, I don't think. I have something pink. I have a pink hoodie somewhere. That's the key, guys. We need to wear something purple. Of course. That's what we need. Do I have anything? I don't have anything purple. I remember when as a kid I had this one purple shirt that had pandas on it. I got it at the Toronto Zoo. I don't know why I remember that. That's obviously, I obviously gave it away because I got one as a kid. It does not fit me. But I don't have anything else that's purple. I'm also excited to end stream so I can eat lunch. I'm hungry, kind of. I'm actually more thirsty because I've been talking so much and I ran out of juice. I say juice. Just in my water bottle here. If I get the shine on this clip, that's gonna sound really annoying. Me drinking out the water bottle. Good. Water bottle here that I can use. Whoa, I almost tripped on my chair. That's crazy. Is it crazy? Yo, Jay's been saying that a lot to me. He's like, wow, that's crazy. Is it crazy though? Is it really? It makes us really think about when we say, wow, that's crazy, or wow, that sounds crazy. Man, the craziest thing just happened. It makes us really think, is it really crazy? And we keep calling everything crazy. What is really crazy? Just a thing to think about sometimes. Kyogre, be shiny, please. That's a blue one. I don't want a blue one. Right, just under 10 minutes now. Left in stream. We will update the total to 2 hours. 11:45 to 12:45 to 1:45. 2 hours hunted today. That is unless we get the shiny within these next 9 or so minutes. Blue one. Don't want it. Let's do the Konami code on this one. That's something we've done a few times. See if it works. Up, up, down, down, left, right, EA, start. Konami code for the win. Man, that would have been amazing if it was. One in 4,096. Those really are the odds that we're at odds with. Does that make sense? Those are the odds we're at odds with. Yeah, 1 in 4,096. That's a chance we get a shiny every encounter. A dice roll of 4,096 sides, and we want it to land on 1. And that 1 is that shiny Pokemon. That shiny Kyogre that we're excited to get. Blue one, don't care, bye. Kyogre appeared. Shiny Kyogre appeared. Oh my god, guys, the shiny! Guys, I actually wrote the script for the shiny hunt, and you wouldn't believe it when I tell you that the next encounter is when we get it. Like this one we're about to do, I wrote the script, and if I'm reading the fine print of this script correctly, that's when we get shiny Kyogre on this next one here. You guys wouldn't believe me. I know. It sounds absolutely outrageous, but I wrote the script, and this one should be the shiny, if my calculations are correct. Oh man, that would have been amazing. I'm dumb. All right, how far are we? 2 minutes-ish. I'll check how long I've been streaming live on YouTube. That'll help me see it. In OBS, my number's a bit ahead. But I just remember the time. Just 11:45 is when I started. Blue one, don't care, bye. But just because the stream's winding down and we're about to end it, it doesn't mean it winds down the chances. Like, we're still gonna... We can still get it. It's a dice roll every time. The stream's not over until the stream's over. So, yes. Alright, let's see. How many encounters you got? Maybe like 3-ish? Come on, shiny. Come on, Kyogre, be shiny, please, please. I beg. Dang it. Okay, let's do this one. And one more. And then we'll end stream. Dun 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 dun. No shy on that one. Alright, last encounter of the stream, guys. Let's do it. Last encounter of the stream. Place your bets. Do we get shiny Kyogre? What we can do, for sure, though, is we can update this to now be not 50, but 51. 51 hours hunting. It's nice, it's great. 51 hours of soft resetting. There we go. Yeah, let's see what we get. Do we get a shiny on this one, or do we not? This one feels special. Please. Dang it. Alright, well. That's all they wrote for the stream. Yeah, but guys, thank you guys so much for watching, tuning in. Good 2 hours of hunting, up to 51 hours total. Not sure when the next stream will be. We are kind of busy now, so I can't promise when the next... I don't know when the next stream will be. I got some videos to record, other stuff happening in life. So, not sure when the next stream will be, but like I said, I'm always aiming for at least like 1 or 2 streams a week. That's my goal. So yeah. But guys, I'm gonna end things here for the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching. Thanks VOD watchers. Thanks for everyone in chat. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. So yeah, see you later, guys. Bye.